It's really hot in here. Okay. Something on my nose hurts. I have my hair on like the flip to the other side. And I don't know how to deal right now. Stephanie Bain, I have a books. I'm a book nerd. There's so many books. Anyway, hello everyone, Stephanie here. Today's video is going to be the drunk book tag. I saw Allie from Hardback Hoarder do this, and I just knew I had to. I love her videos so much. I'm going to link her video down below. If you haven't seen it, you probably should. Also, the Books and Looks one, they're so cute. I love them. I loved their video as well. By the way, I'm on my third glass. I'm drinking some strawberry thing, and I already finished a bottle of sparkling stuff, and I was like, oh, I need one so I can drink while I'm filming. Excuses, right? That's all I'm filled with. But also, these have been in the fridge for a very, very long time. And the first one, I think, was a lot stronger than it was supposed to be, than I remember it being. I don't know. We're gonna roll with it. I did pick out the books already because I know me. I'm already a hot mess picking out books if I haven't chosen them beforehand. So I chose them so I wouldn't have to think about that so much as I'm filming. And if my eyes are a little red, no, I'm not high. It's just alcohol. It does that to you, okay? Just throwing that out there. It feels really awkward being in front of the camera while I'm drunk. Anyway. Let's get on with the questions. Number 1 is wine coolers. You're 16 and you finally managed to sneak one of your mom's Smirnoff Ices. What is one of your most guilty pleasure reads? You guys know me, I don't have guilty pleasures. I just read what I want to read. Again, I don't know how to deal with my hair being on the right side because I'm left-handed, so I just want to do this with it. Moving on. I actually chose one though because I know a lot of people actually dislike this, and I just figured YOLO. Carpe diem. I'm gonna choose it. And that is, what is this again? Evermore by Allison Noel, whatever her last name is. It's the first book in the Immortal series. I fucking ate this shit up when I first read it. I loved it. And I'm pretty sure if I reread it, I wouldn't love it as much. But I know that I would still love it. I don't know. There was just something about this that I just adored. Another sip of wine. Sparkly shit that's been in my fridge for far too fucking long. That's not sparkly anymore. It tastes like flat strawberries. Seriously it does. And I'm not drunk. I'm just very tipsy. Okay? Number 2 is beer. I love Yingling. Yingling is my favorite. It's you've made it to college and are hosting your first kegger. Pick your favorite new adult or college age book. My favorite new adult is one that I read this year. If you guys follow me, I think you guys would know what it is. I can't get out. I just put my bowl. That would be Glenn Paul's book 1 by Melinda Schlegel. I love so far the first 2 books to the Glenn Paul series. The characters, everything, it's so good. But it's about a group of first-year college students, and it's about their parents, and it's about shit, okay? It has a lot of stuff. I'll link reviews down below, but I really, really love it. Another sip of flat strawberry shit. Number 3 is Tequila. You partied too hard last night and drank a little too much Jose Cuervo. You can never drink too much tequila. If you just stick with tequila and you don't drink anything else, you'll feel decent the next day. Just drink a Gatorade and water before you go to sleep. What's a book that you never want to see again, or your least favorite book? My least favorite book ever would have to be Ignite by Lily Parody. I'm gonna put a cover up. I hated that book. No offense to anyone that likes it. And I don't want to like trash it, but there was just some shit that came up and I'm like, really? Why did you put that in the book? It was so, I was laughing throughout the book because of how horrible it was. That shit really doesn't taste that good anymore. Beer pong. I'm actually really good at beer pong. I thought it said like funnel. I don't know why I thought funnel when I read beer pong. I'm decently good at beer pong. My sister always chooses me for her team because she's kind of shitty. But well, you know, whatever. What's a book you read super fast? That would have to be, what is this again? Eleanor Park by Rainbow Rowell. I read this in like 4 or 5 hours, maybe less. It's one of those stories that I just ate up and I was done. I just inhaled it like really fucking quickly. Throw it on the book. Pile? Bed is what I really meant to say. Next is Spring Break. Number 5, Spring Break. You've thrown your inhibitions to the wind and end up having a sexy night you'll never forget. What is your favorite smutty read? Is that what I chose for smutty read? 50 Shades of Grey by E.L. James. Okay. I actually really like the first book. The second book is quite shitty. The movie, though, is pretty fucking good. I loved the first book. I thought it was really good. I don't feel guilty for reading this, though. They're adults-ish, and they consent to it, so, like, who the fuck cares if she wants her ass spanked? Grey, and, like, her and their scenes, while they're slightly unrealistic, they're still really hot. And I totally dig it. Number 6 is Screwdriver. What's the most twisted? See that? Screwdriver. Twisted. Whatever. Book you've ever read. I'm gonna pick Cemetery Girl by David Bell. This is about a man whose daughter gets kidnapped and like things happen and the book's really weird and I don't remember a lot of it, but I do remember that it was really twisted. It really was. Very enjoyable. I will definitely reread in the future. But it was so good. Sip, sip. No underage drinking, though. I'm pretty sure that's not as slick as I meant it to be. Let's move on. Next is Long Island Iced Tea, the melting pot of alcoholic beverages. What is one of your favorite diverse reads? I chose one because I like know for a fact it's diverse. Let's just pull it out of the pile there. But I know I don't read a lot of diverse reads. Everyone in my head is always just like a set. I have like a template, okay? I have a guy, a girl, and like side character templates. And when I start reading a book, they just all look the same from every book. And that sounds really horrible, but like I don't care what they look like. I care more about what's like mental. And I only had one that I can actually remember being diverse. And that is Flawed by Cecilia Ahern. Also, can we just admire this cover? I loved it. It's amazing. About society. It's definitely one of those utopians that's really like dystopian where like everything's perfect and if you're not perfect you're deemed flawed, and when you're flawed you get like a brand, and it's about a girl who thought she was perfect but bitch was fucking flawed, and it's so good. I hated the ending in a way. Like while I really enjoyed it, I kind of hated it, but she's mixed. Her dad was of color, black if I'm correct, and her mom was like white. But I loved it. Like for me, a diverse read would be a character that's a girl that's not like smitten by every fucking guy that gives her attention. I'll drink twice to that. I don't know what happened. I should probably fill that out, but I'm probably gonna drink it. Woo! Sex on the Beach. A drink that's great in theory, but wasn't exactly all it was cracked up to be. What is a book that just didn't live up to the hype? Clockwork Princess, my favorite book out of this trilogy was book 2. Book 1 was like, okay. Book 2 was good. Book 3 was like, ah! You know what I mean? And I still rated you a lot higher than I probably should have. Remember that. And while, like, it's enjoyable, I did not... Her endings are not for me. Her endings are not Taryn Matharu's endings. They're not Pierce Brown endings. What's another good ending to think of? They're not freaking, Suzanne Collin endings. I like endings that really just break me. And these are like, my heart starts cracking. And then it gets like glued over again. But, not my cup of wine. You know what I'm saying? I think there's enough there. What is that? I don't even know. Number 9 is wine. You've just gone through a rough breakup. So you park yourself in bed with your favorite bottle of wine, some ice cream, and a bucket for your tears. Name a book that made you cry out all of your feels. All of your feels. There are 2 books I have read that have made me bawl out. I'm talking like ugly cried like crazy. I know there's a few others, but I don't cry very often for books. So like when I cry for a book, it means something, because the most I'll get is like, oh, a slight little welling of tears start, and then it just like goes away. But I'm not like a crier, so that doesn't happen. And I have 2 here. First one is Morning Star by Pierce Brown. I ugly cried the shit out of this book, okay? And it wasn't like every single moment, but shit happens that I was just like, what? Especially book 2. Oh, I should have probably taken that down. Anything to talk about Pierce Brown, okay? Anything. So, Morning Star, aka Golden Sun by Pierce Brown. That's my first pick. I like ugly cried like super bad for these books. And the other one that made me like ugly cry to the point where like I had to take a moment and wipe my tears because I could not read through them. Yeah, I just burped again. Battle Mage by Taryn Matharu. This book specifically, I teared up in the first book within the first like 30 pages, but this book got to the point where I had like tissues, snotty nose, and like it was horrible. It was really, really bad. I loved it so much though. Like, I'm still thinking about this book. The things that happened, like, it's so good. It suddenly got really quiet in my house. That always makes me feel awkward. Number 10 is Strip Club. What's the sexiest naked book? Okay, I'm super basic. There's probably 2 for that though, if I'm being completely honest. I just thought about the other one. The first one I'll show you just because like it is really gorgeous and it feels... Oh, I got it. And it feels really, really nice. Is the Shadow Hunters Codex by Cassandra Clare and Joshua Lewis. This feels like butter. Why do we compare it to butter every time we think of like velvet? It would be better. Also, the end pages are fucking badass. I didn't like this book. It was kind of boring to read. It was informative, but whatever. But it's really pretty. But the one I really chose, oh, no, don't fall, bitch, is Into the Dim by Janet B. Taylor. To this day, this is my number 1 favorite naked book. Because it's just this, like, it's pretty with gold lettering, okay? But it's like a gunmetal-y, cloudy looking thing. And I think it's so gorgeous. I don't want to put those books back. I have to pee. Had my last sip. Still tastes like shit. The other one I had was a lot better. If I had known that, I would have drank this one first. Don't leave shit sitting in your fridge for over a year. Okay. My camera legit stopped filming at, like, towards the end. And my camera is really complicated to try to, like, fast forward through it all. So I had to, like, put the fucking memory card into the goddamn computer. But anyway, I tag anyone who wants to do this. I'll leave the questions down below, so if you want to like answer them, you can answer them for me, because like it sounds like really stupid, but I love getting your comments. I really do. Even if I don't get to them immediately as you comment, I'll get to them within like a day, because like that's me. I ran out of wine, by the way. So that was my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was a lot of fun to film. I was not like wasted or anything. I'm just like really tipsy, really giggly right now. So yeah, that was, I think I've said that a million times. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.